This video starts out in a box. Alright, so we've got all these connectors here. So what I'm going to do is go through and pick out the ones I need, the ones I want to use, anything that'll be useful to me, such as like this, and just pull this little white protector off, go through and just de-pin these guys, put a little dude in there and just shove them through and out they go. And then try and save what I can as far as these things, because they're actually quite expensive for these little pinnings. So I'm just going to go ahead and see what I can salvage off of that. Get going on it. Well, I spent a couple hours going through these, and I got basically what I could as far as the end pieces that I'm going to need as far as the wire harness sides. There's a couple extra ones I pulled aside, set aside, that I might use. I don't know. We'll see. And then all the pins, the different size pins for these. These are what I pulled out of here. So that's just for reference, basically, when I get new ones. I don't think I'll be able to save any looking through them, but yeah, I think the next part of this is going to be pulling the old harnesses apart, seeing where I'm at from there. Right, so brought my stuff downstairs, pulled this stuff out, pretty much all set up, ready to go. Got my wires to work on, everything I'm gonna keep, process, everything on nice and organized, following my 5 S's as it were, and yeah, I'm gonna get started. Basically, I'm just gonna pull these guys out and work on stripping them down. So let me go ahead and pull these out. Alright, got it all pulled out. It's my thought process. I got the two siding, or the passenger side and the driver's side lighting harnesses. I'm going to deal with those in a little bit. It's going to be something else. Now I got my original harness off the 89 LX that I made when I did a DPFI conversion. There's the one I made for the other one. I don't even remember making that one, but I know I made it. And then this is my main man here. So what my main plan is to do is, these are like, I don't know, 20 feet, 15 feet, something like that. De-pin these and try. Hopefully they're the same pin size. I believe they should be. As this is one of my old. This is the automatic one that I soldered and made into a manual. It's a 328 A52. So got these guys. So I'm hoping that these are the same pin sizes and whatnot, and then I can reuse a lot of the colors, and I'll already have the full length wires already pinned, so I don't even have to worry about that. I can just de-pin them, pop them into there, and then I'll have full length wires of the exact same color. So I'm going to go ahead and disassemble this and see where that gets me for right this second. Right after that, I'm going to go ahead and disassemble this and see what I can harvest as far as plugs, what I need and what I don't have to add to my collection of ones I've already managed to pull out of there. These are all nice and clean ones that I could find. There's a couple of, I got the AC, the DC, the Metallica, all that jazz. So, alright, that's where I'm at. Alright, so I got this guy skinned, I guess you could say. These are the ones that I want because it's the thinner, seem more appropriate for the ECU and whatnot. So yeah, let me see what I can get out of these. There's a couple of them that are most of them go back over to this one, these thinner ones, but they're kind of intertwined between the stuff I don't want over here. Yeah, I pulled some of this out here, so I'm basically just going to pull these guys, probably just cut those and then pull these off, see what that gets me. Well, there it is, all skinned and just the meat. Looks like I'm probably going to be able to harvest about 20-25 wires off of here, which will be pretty sweet. Color is not going to matter so much as correct labeling, I reckon. Some of them are only a couple feet long. Probably won't use them for anything. Majority of them are quite long, as you can see. Some of them go about halfway down, which is fine. So I need to run some. So I'm planning on doing a junction anyway. So pretty much from here to probably where this one ends, it's going to be the first junction to the firewall, to the back of the car. So come off the ECU, and then right there, and then that'll be this first part. Yeah, and then after that it'll clip into this side. Will clip into something like one of the tower shocks, or the shock tower, something like that, but more OBD2 style out of that bag right there. So I'm gonna just keep pulling apart these two harnesses back here and see what that'll yield me towards the end goal. Alright, so I've got this harness all pulled apart right here. You can see I've got it kind of laid out as it should be. Passenger side shock tower, driver side shock tower. Get the injectors. Going over to idle air control. Come off the back. That guy goes to the brakes. I can't remember. It might go down underneath towards the no, I don't know. Moving along. So I think this one is for the purge control, and then the this one is, judging by the insulated wire here, I'm going with O2 sensor. Yep, it says it right on there, O2 sensor. So this is the distributor. I'm probably going to end up reusing this just because it's the insulated wires that go back. So I'll just depin that. Probably reuse this. Probably depin that. I might use that for something else. Yeah, I don't know exactly how I'm going to do that yet, but I got the some more wiring going back to the ECU. But what I managed to harvest off of here would be the alternator, the tower plug, the passenger side tower plug. It's funny how the distributor gets split between both harnesses. I'm not sure why that is. The igniter unit, and then the top dead center, and the cycle, and the crank, and whatnot. But yeah, I got the thermostat housing on this one. These two wires here come off and connect right here into the shock tower. Don't remember where those go. I'll figure that out some other time. But yeah, I got the plugs for the oil and the coolant temp, oil pressure, just some random, that goes off, comes off of the one tower here, it goes across and then into the other tower, so I just depend it, and then the alternator stuff. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. Finally got this sectioned off. I see what I'm, kind of what I need to do as far as different harnesses go. I'm gonna make that one harness, this stuff will be one, and then the actual engine bay. I'm gonna have to, I want to kind of put a hold on the doing the wire tuck on the lights, extending the light wires, and then doing the wire tuck until I can figure out exactly how this is going to go into the car. So until that happens, I'm not going to do it until I get this. Once I get this set how I want it, then I'm going to strip these down and extend them out, and then do the whole wiring all at once. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm pretty much just going to tidy this up and see where it leaves me. Alright, so I just went over, took a couple minutes here, looked at that, looked at what I did yesterday, and then I decided to just write out what I want on the harnesses. So this will be harness 1 over here, harness 2 will be the engine block and throttle body, harness 3 will be the backside of the engine block, the injectors, alternator, power steering and stuff. And a separate one down here. So basically just get this out like this.
Oh, yeah. Why do I have to wait like 10,000 hours?
Because 10,000 hours is how long it takes to be perfect. I don't know, because I've been wiring for 10,000 hours. Alright, so yeah, that's pretty much how I got all that. I don't really need to go into all this stuff. Down here, just a little reminder. The alternator ground, this big white guy coming off this 4-plug here. If I want to do the wire tuck, I'm probably going to need to use the other. I actually have 2 of them, so I'll probably end up needing to use the other one in order to extend it. Because it's going to have to go in, around, in, behind, and then come back out and up to the LED, which I'll probably have inside the wheel well. But I think that's enough for today and for this video, because my legs and back are killing me. I still gotta clean all this stuff up, take a gander at all these guys, try and make a list of everything I need and don't need. God, there's like 100 hours worth of thought right there that have just been sitting in a box, and this is gonna be another 100 hours of thought. It's gonna sit in a car. So, all right, getting on.